Hello everybody and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, the Ventus story. Last time when we left off we defeated the very evil and not that difficult, all things considered, boss fight in the Dwarf Woodlands. And in today's episode we're going to go to the Castle of Dreams. I'll show you in a moment how my deck has changed, because it is now prepared to start farming for the optimal strategy, that being Fire Surge, till the end of the game. But we'll get into that in a moment, because it took me a little while to figure out a way to get that done as early as possible.
Flinderelli! Flinderelli! Come on! Not a flurry! Not a flurry!
Now, Jack, what's all the fuss about?
Somebody new in the house! Somebody never saw before!
Oh, a new friend. Where is he?
In a trap! Down the stairs!
Oh, dear.
What is going on? Huh? Somebody tell me how I got so small!
I'd still like to know that.
Don't be afraid. Oh! How interesting. I've never seen a mouse like you before.
Mouse?
Jack, you better explain things to him.
Now! Look a little guy, break her easy! Not a worry, Bow. We like you. Flinderelli like you too. She's a nice, very nice. Come on now, Johnson! Name it Jack.
I'm Ventus. Call me Ven.
That's a Ven. Need a soda? Ask the Jack.
Cinderella?
Oh, well. Time to get to my chores. I'll see you in a little while, then.
Wow, I guess she's got her hands full.
Just work. Step Muddy keep a Flinderelli busy all day.
She didn't seem to mind much, though.
No, not so Flinderelli. She work hard. Got a dream, big dream. Dream gonna come true.
That sounds like somebody I know.
Being a Keyblade Master is all I've dreamed about.
Hey, maybe you can help me find him. His name's Terra. You seen him?
No. Never saw Terra before.
Oh, well. It was worth a shot.
Come on, follow me. Gotta see the house.
Hey!
Just a heads up, this is being recorded just after the newest update for Union Cross, so in the next couple of episodes we might be talking about that a little bit when it becomes relevant. Anyway, so let's go over the deck real quickly, because our deck looks a lot like not Ventus-like. We've got 2 cures because I want to start making Cura. I've got Sliding Dash, Poison, and 2 Fires. The route we're going to go with this is if you combine Sliding Dash with Poison, when they are, I think, level 2, you can start doing that, you get Poison Edge, and obviously these two together will make Fire. Then when you combine those, you get Fire Strike. Then when you combine Fire Strike with Fire Ra again, you get Fire Surge. Over the next couple of episodes, these commands will be slowly leveling up, and by the time we get to Radiant Garden, we'll probably have access to Fire Surge. Making Fire Strike with a Shimmering Crystal also gives me the fire boosts I want. So I'll be making a lot of Fire Strikes manually rather than just buying those up, most likely. And then we also have making Fire Ra with a Wellspring Crystal. We'll be making a lot of Fire Ras anyway. Gets you, I think, second chance or once more. So we'll also be doing that. So we have a lot of the things we're going to be wanting long-term in this game coming towards us in the next couple of episodes, which is a good thing, because as Terra, obviously, I spent about an hour and a half grinding in Radiant Garden to get everything done, and by the time I was done with that, I was grossly over-leveled, and that was just not a good time. overall. Well, it was a good time for me, but it didn't make things specifically more entertaining. And that's what I'm doing this for, after all. Have things be at least somewhat entertaining, hopefully. So, I'm trying to go with a route which is probably just straight up also faster in like a speedrunning sense. Not that we're speedrunning this, but also more passive.
That's a palace. King's palace. Gonna be a big ball tonight.
Is Cinderella going?
I don't know.
Huh?
Hello, you two. Have you become friends already? Oh, that's wonderful.
You sure look happy, Cinderella.
Let's change that.
I'm going to the royal ball tonight. I guess dreams really do come true.
Cinderella!
Until
I
they
guess
don't.
we'll have to wait.
Cinderella! Cinderella!
All right. I'm coming.
Poor Flinderelli. She not go to the ball.
Why not?
You see, they fix her. Work. She'll never get a dress done. Say, got an idea. Invent Hipperjack.
With what?
Fix a Flinderelli dress for the ball.
But what do we need to get?
Work around the house. Lots of pretty things.
Okay, let's do it. I'll go find whatever we need. Jacques, you get things set up here.
Johnson. Ben, here for Rusafi.
Rusafi?
Rusafi, a cat. Meaning sneaky. Jumper tube, biter tube. Ha!
Gotcha.
I'm so glad that Jack gets subtitles. Yeah, so I don't really care about any of that. I know where to go, I think. I gotta say, Cinderella, if the ball is tonight, why are you still working on your dress? That's just poor planning. I know that, like, your stepmother and stuff, they're working you half to death, and that means that you don't have a lot of time. It's literally what Jack just said. But still, if you just started literally a day earlier on this, because it's apparently very, like, almost done. It's almost done. If you had started literally a day, not even a day, if you had started like an hour earlier on this, which doesn't seem that much of an ask, right? Unless you literally started on it the moment you found out there was a ball, and you've been working on it ever since, seems unlikely. Or maybe, like, you just lose an hour of sleep over, I don't know, this probably was announced at least weeks ago, potentially months, depending on how big of an event it is, right? So, if you lose, like, 10 minutes of sleep every day for a month, that is like 5 hours more work you can do within that month. It seems like you shouldn't have it come down to the last night at all. And that's assuming you only had a month. And I think a month is a reasonable amount of time for an event like this to get announced before it actually happens. It's probably a fair bit more, honestly, than a month. But let's go with a month. It's just 10 minutes a night. You sleep less. That's 5 hours more work. Within those 5 hours, you could have finished the dress and then some. If you take half an hour a day, which still isn't that much to, like, to the point where it probably would be a significant problem with your sleep schedule, that triples that to 15 hours you could have worked more on this. You have no reason not to be finished right now with this dress. It's ridiculous. That's just my, like, inner planning Nazi, I suppose, coming out there. But it creates a bit of a plot hole. I'm not gonna... Blizzard, I actually need Blizzard. Well, I need Blizzard Raw. I need to make a Blizzard Guard, because if I do Blizzard Raw plus a Pulsing Crystal, that'll actually get me either second chance or once more the one that's not done with Fire Raw. So I'll be needing that as well. At some point. We're going to do that after the entire... we're leveling up commands real quickly. Let's block. That was just in time as well. We'll probably be doing that as one of the last things, because I think I generally will prefer having the fire surges ready, and then we'll create the remaining abilities after that. So I think I only have one more thing to collect right now. I probably should have read what Jack said, shouldn't I? I think I only need to collect... Oh no, I need to collect 4 things, I'm pretty sure. But I think both of the other things I need to collect are close to each other as well. Now the only question is which is the entrance and which is the exit. Because I am not entirely sure. Actually, I'm taking these hits a little too well. I did level up off screen once. I'm level 3 now. But that shouldn't make this as easy as it is right now, I feel like. Maybe I can combine Cure at level 2. I don't think I'll be able to, but let's give it a shot. Because I think, at any rate, I'll be able to get poison. Oh, wow. I can? I can make Cure at level 2. Let's do that. Immediately. I do want to get another Cure as soon as I can, but I'll do that when I get back to the Moogle shop. Then we can make a Fire as well. I don't have the crystals I need is the thing. But and then we can make Sliding Dash, and that makes Poison Edge. And that gets me an entirely new deck. Wow. Poison Edge, Fire, Cura. Let's just go back now. Let's go back now, because that seems like the smart thing to do. I want Curaga as soon as I can, because I want to get a renewal block, obviously. Yeah, that's not leading anywhere. Wow, I did a good thing there. So, you can see how quickly this goes into... Maybe by the end of this episode, we'll have a Fire Surge. There should be a Moogle shop around this. There you are. I don't know how much money I have. Probably not enough, now that I think about it. Another Poison Edge and Fire is what I figured that might happen. Let's see if we have anything to sell. We have an Aurora to sell with Item Boost. I don't think I particularly care about that. I don't care about potions at all anymore, because I've got better ways of healing. Ethers I'll keep. Bind I don't need. Yeah, I don't really need that either. And none of those I can sell. So, I need one more Fire up. And just 6 more money for a Cura. Are you kidding me? Okay. I guess I'll sell the Blizzard for now, because I won't be using it anyway. And I value the Curaga potential a lot more. So that's the downside to the way I'm doing it now, is I have to buy a lot of things without a lot of money. But I think I'll be fine, because with this deck I have enough to make 2 Fire Strikes and 1 Curaga. And with the 2 Fire Strikes I have 2 out of the 3 Fire Boosts I need as well. I'll only be able to make those, obviously, once I get the 2 Shimmering Crystals I need for that. So I probably should be taking out the enemies that can drop Shimmering Crystals, which I don't know which ones those are, to be honest. So let's not kill all of the enemies we just killed again. That seems counterproductive. Well, actually, it seems very productive, but it seems like a waste of time, because we're already 15 minutes into this episode. And we do want to finish this world within, like, around half an hour if at all possible. Because if I'm just going to be grinding here, it really doesn't save me a lot. The whole idea of doing it this way is that I will be able to do it passively over the next 2 or 3 worlds. So, let's do it passively over the next 2 or 3 worlds. Because I also will be collecting money that way, because I'll be needing to buy a lot of these things. And, okay, you're dead. Well, you're not dead because you don't take full damage, but as far as I'm concerned, you might as well be dead. I don't know why there's cheese in the spiderweb, by the way. If anybody wants to enlighten me as to why that is. I'm gonna keep going with fire, the heat slash thing, I think. Because it might get boosted by fire boost as well. Let's actually check finish commands. It only seems to have one upgrade. So actually, let's go back to this one. Because long term, it might be better. Also, the normal finishing one for Ventus has a bigger area of effect, which might be nice. Pulsing Crystal, that is not something I need particularly right now, but eventually it might be welcome to have. I've been playing Vanitas, Kingdom Hearts 2, Final Mix Japanese version, and I still got the buttons mixed up all the damn time. Okay, so that's the Y button. Materials left to find 2. That's not great for me. Because I thought I only had 1 left to find. Actually, one of them is right over here. That's a tight jump. And the other one is up there. I need to get up. I just don't know how to do that. Can I make this? What's in here? It's a balloon ladder. I literally give no fucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I need to... I don't actually know how to get over there. Flame Salve is now level 3, which is going to be very useful in the upcoming boss fight. Let's just fight out this firestorm, because if I go into another map, it might disappear. I don't think it will. I never know what the command styles, how it works with when they disappear and when they don't. I think they might only disappear if you go into a map where there's no combat or something like that. They might just always disappear when you go into a different map. I don't know. And I'm not very eager to find out right now. So the way you get over there is through here. I was correct in my hunch there. Even though I literally said the opposite thing, I meant this way. Does that sound believable? No, but it's true. Do I give a fuck if you believe me? Not really, if I'm being honest. I don't really care, like, at all. Let's Poison Edge. I think these guys can drop Shimmering Crystals, so I do need to murder them. It might be these guys, though. I know some enemy around here does drop them, and I think actually it's the shoes. They're really annoying to deal with, but... Oh, actually, I'm level 4. Well, now level 5. I leveled up to level 4 without even noticing. I don't know how that happens. So far, nobody is dropping any crystals, though, which is a bit of a bummer. Because I'd very much like to have... I probably leveled up to level 4 while also leveling up a couple of my commands. That's why I didn't notice. That must be the explanation here. Because why else would I not notice leveling up? It's kind of a big deal, especially this early on in the game. What are my commands? They're all level 1. When you go into a menu, you also get booted out of your command style, which I think that is bullshit. I knew that was going to happen, but it's still bullshit. And that is the last one. Do I automatically? Yeah, I automatically get booted back to here.
Still needs a pity pearl.
Leave it to me.
It's actually a pretty short world, because we are about to face a boss fight. So I guess let's go. We're not going to get Fire Surge by the end of this episode. But then again, we're not going to get Fire Surge until I am sure that I have Shimmering Crystals, because I'm going to, well, get Fire Boost in the process, so that I don't have to grind for Fire Boost separately, because that would be rather... Well, that would actually be counterproductive, wouldn't it? So I'll have to look up between episodes which enemies drop those, so that I can actually, like, pay attention to those, and when they show up, I'll... make sure that at any given time, I kill them. But for now, let's go boss fights.
Oh, there it is.
Flurry, flurry, Van Van! Ooh, that hurt!
Time to play, cat.
Van Van!
Take the pearls, Jack. I'll hold them off. Run!
Zip, zip.
I looked it up during the cutscene, and there's 3 of them, actually 4 of them, which are actually kind of attainable to fight this point in the game. The other 2 are that bird thing you, I think, start showing up in Radiant Garden, so that's not going to be relevant anytime soon. The other one is a enemy that you can only find in deep space, so again, not going to be relevant anytime soon. But the 3 different color pods, the let's see, blue sea salt, the red hot chili, and the yellow mustard, they actually also drop them fairly regularly, as well as the spider chest, which is a thing that we're going to be running into not anytime soon anymore, I don't think. Maybe not even at all as Ventus, now that I think about it. Well, in Neverland you have some of them, but they're not a good way to grind at all, because obviously there's only going to be 1 or 2 of them in each map. And you have to go in the map, out the map, in the map, out the map. It's a real bad way to do it passively. And even as grinding goes, there's better ways to do it, for sure. So let's not waste my Firestorm. Meanwhile, we've been absolutely annihilating this boss fight, without me even paying much attention. It's not a difficult fight at all. That being said, Flame Salvo does help, because it's a pretty... That's not what I wanted to use, but you know what? I don't mind. Could you please die? At this point, you're annoying me. Poison Edge. You don't get poisoned, I know, but still, it's not a bad command to use to begin with. And actually finish him off with a Mist Firestorm, because that is great. I also got a text, which I'll be checking in a moment. Come on! There we go. Learn Diamond Dust. I'm not using Blizzard anyway.
Oh, that's a big thank you.
No thanks needed. You saved me before, so I saved you. That's what friends do, right?
Zug zug, Vin Vin Jaka, good friend.
Now, let's get that dress finished.
Oh well, what's a royal ball? After all, I suppose it would be frightfully dull and boring and completely wonderful.
Cinderella!
Is that my dress?
That looks
Yes.
nothing like
It's
the
a
same
present from
dress.
us. Now you have a dress for the ball.
Why, it's such a surprise.
Flurry, flurry, time a dough, Flinabelly.
Oh, thank you.
Jack Jack hope of Flindarelli dream come true. What's a Venvendery?
Huh? I wonder.
Being a Keyblade Master is all I've dreamed about.
Well, you're not the only one.
I know. You, me, and Ven all share the same dream.
Ven, technically speaking, is already a Keyblade Master, more than any of you ever will be.
I'd never really thought about it. At least until you asked me. My dream is to become a Keyblade Master.
Hope a Ven dream come true, too.
I just need to keep on believing. Right?
Zug zug.
And maybe eventually you'll remember the thing you forgot. No, I don't even that your word would say, you know what I mean? The thing that happened before that. Because retcons are amazing. Anyhow, we get the stroke of midnight. I actually am kind of surprised that we got a Keyblade that fit, because again, Vanitas, you get weird-ass Keyblades. I love it though. Next time we'll be going to the Enchanted Dominion, which the boss fight for is Maleficent, and it's not that bad. The boss fight as Aqua here is horrible though. So maybe next episode we'll actually be getting some shimmering crystals, because there might be some of those little pod enemies. If you don't know what I mean, you'll see next episode. Until then, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed this video, which hopefully you have. I know I did. Until the next time, I'll see you all back then. Bye.